On to public address events. Public address events may also be known as public speaking or limited prep events in your area. If you love sharing ideas, persuading others, or educating an audience, public speaking events might be your perfect fit. In this video, we'll introduce you to 3 events: informative speaking, original oratory, and extemporaneous speaking. Let's dive in. Public speaking events are all about crafting and delivering impactful speeches. These events will challenge you to organize your ideas, connect with an audience, and communicate effectively. Here's what makes public speaking events unique.
First, creative freedom. You get to choose a topic that matters to you and develop speeches that reflect your voice and perspective. Second, skill building. You'll learn how to articulate your thoughts, think critically, and present confidently. Skills that will benefit you in any field. Lastly, impactful communication. Whether you're educating, persuading, or analyzing, you'll leave a lasting impression on your audience. If you watched the news and thought, I can do that, this might be the category for you.
Let's start with informative speaking, often shortened to info. This event is all about teaching your audience about something new in a way that's engaging and memorable. Think about yourself as a storyteller and a teacher rolled into one. In informative speaking, you'll deliver a 10-minute memorized, pre-written speech about a topic that fascinates you. It could be anything from exploring the hidden biases behind personality testing to uncovering the mysteries of UFO sightings. The only limit is your imagination. One thing that makes informative speaking special is the ability to use visual aids, such as posters or props. So if you love arts and crafts, this might be the event for you. These tools are designed to better enhance your presentation and help your audience understand your topic better. A successful informative speech has 3 key parts: a strong introduction that grabs the audience's attention, a well-organized body that explains your main points, and a memorable conclusion that ties everything together. It's kind of like a 5-paragraph essay. And here's the best part. You're not trying to persuade anyone or take a side. Your goal is simply to inform and captivate your audience.
I, a transgender woman, and not a drag queen, will explain by first sashaying through the history of drag, then kikiing about the state of drag today, before finally working out misconceptions about the art form and how they may have far-reaching effects in the future.
So what exactly is lying? Thank you so much. It's been a great week. I'm Matt Hecker. I'm kidding. Lying is a lot more complicated than it might first seem, because lying is all in your head. And I mean that quite literally. This is a diagram of your brain. Now, ignore all of this stuff. It just does like vision and memory, the stupid things. This is your frontal lobe. According to Johns Hopkins University, your frontal lobe is in charge of all of your voluntary thoughts and actions.
We had CNN reporting that 31% of white Americans had used the word in the past 5 years. And 46% knew someone who referred to Black Americans as the N-word. With this popularity comes some unique challenges.
Next up, original oratory or OO. If informative is all about teaching, then original oratory is about persuading. But overall, they're pretty similar events. Think of them like sisters. In oratory, you'll deliver a persuasive speech on a topic that's personal to you. For example, you might explore how social media affects mental health, advocate for climate action, or share your take on the importance of kindness. This is your chance to make people think, feel, and maybe even take action. Like informative speaking, you'll have up to 10 minutes to deliver a memorized, pre-written speech. However, no props may be used in this event. What makes original oratory special is how it combines emotion with evidence. You'll craft a compelling argument, back it up with research, and deliver it with passion and authenticity. If you've ever felt like your voice could make a difference, this is the event for you.
We oversimplify the inherently complex with disturbing frequency, be it politically or personally. Gone is our appreciation of nuance and depth, replaced instead with a national appetite for sound bites and slogans. To put it simply, we put things too simply.
It seems America is caught in a similar tug of war today, where kids have become a means to an end. Much like a game of chess, we children are often exploited as sacrificial pawns to protect those in power.
To use humiliation as a tool of social control. A New York Times April 2024 article details the case of over 1,000 women suing New York City for forcing them to remove their hijabs for mugshots. As plaintiff Jamila Clark states, I felt violated and exposed, as though I were naked. It's an expression of cruelty.
Finally, let's talk about extemporaneous speaking, or Extemp. This event is for those who thrive under pressure and love to stay informed about the world and current events. In Extemp, you'll deliver a speech about a current event topic. But here's the twist. You only have 30 minutes to prepare. Here's how it works. When it's your turn to compete, you'll draw 3 questions about political, economic, or cultural issues. You'll pick one and have 30 minutes to research, outline, and practice a 7-minute memorized speech. Many tournaments, including the NSTA National Tournament, split this event into 2 categories, domestic and international. In domestic Extemp, you'll get topics about the United States, whereas international Extemp, you'll get more worldly topics. Due to the limited prep time, Extemp teaches you how to research, memorize, and ace your delivery on the spot. You'll also learn how to keep up with headlines, read and dissect the news, and think on your feet. If you're someone who never misses a news alert or loves to debate world issues, Extemp might be the perfect fit for you.
This is already happening in countries across Africa. And the reason for that is explained by the New York Times on May 15, 2023, which found that 1 in 3 people across Africa don't have access to clean water because of existing droughts, which means they're drinking contaminated water, developing new diseases, and dying from them.
But one thing that really surprised me was that this cousin didn't actually live with his parents most of the time. Instead, he lived with his grandparents because his parents were often busy working. But in China today, this story is not unique. Because as the National Institute of Health explains, on September 28th of 2023, that today, across China, especially in rural areas, jobs are often better in the cities than they are in the countryside. Explaining why 269 million parents from the countryside currently work in urban areas. But because they many times cannot afford to bring their children with them, 1 in 5 children across China today are left behind in rural areas.
And the answer is clear. It must hold the media accountable, because by doing so, it will better increase the quality of our politics. More specifically, it can do so in 3 main ways. First, diverging away from selective journalism. Secondly, through targeting misinformation. And finally, through uplifting local news sources.
And there you have it, 3 amazing public speaking events and plenty of opportunities to find the right fit for you.